Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will try to explain proper in my limited English. So if you need clarification, you can ask Pak Simon, and I will ask Pak Simon for the clarification. So Pak Simon will full responsibility for this discussion. Next, proper is program penilaian peringkat kinerja perusahaan. In English, it's industrial environmental performance rating program. Proper has been around about 20 years. In 1995, when Pak Nabil Makarim with World Bank developed a flagship program. We need flagship program at that time because we need to strengthen environmental institution. So we have to make a very specific program. At that time, proper only cover about 185 companies, and the approach only use a single media approach. We focus only in water regulation, water pollution, because at that time air pollution regulation and hazardous waste regulation is not well established. Since 2005, we shift the approach. We see that enforcing regulation to big company to well-established company is easy, but the issue is not only about the compliance, but issue about the resources efficiency, about the social responsibility, also continuous improvement. So we change the criteria. Next, for not only concern about compliance, we adding criteria for beyond compliance. I will explain more detail about the criteria. We still using color rating because we need visual impact, high visual impact. If you public talking about the technical jargon like biological oxygen demand, COD, and something like that, they difficult to understand what is the animal of BOD, COD, or etc. So we try to convert the technical jargon into color rating, so people easy to understand and easy with strong image, strong perception for the public. Of course, there is the disadvantage because sometimes it can be misinterpreted if the criteria is not explained clearly in when we dealing about the interpretation of the rating. Next. So the mechanism of proper, it's like a usual audit, environmental audit or compliant audit. Like another program, we have preparation, we have to make a coordination with the local government to and schedule and resources, because almost 65% of the field investigation conducted by local government. So we have coordinated schedule. We have make sure that they understand the criteria, they understand the procedure, and etc. And then we conducted inspection and supervision. Supervision, we need supervise the local government to make sure that the criteria, the procedure is standard. So it's like a quality assurance and quality control for quality management process. We don't jeopardize the proper image because they make a different approach, they make different investigation and etc. And the final step is rating or review process. In this rating and review process, this is different with the work program. We have like review system. So company that already get the draft of performance card, they can complain and they can give submit objection to the committee, and then committee will review the evidence from the companies, and the final decision will be conducted by the committee. So there is fairness evaluation, because we not only believe from the local government data, but we also consider data from the companies. And for the green and gold rating, we have cooperation with the expert from 5 major university, from Bandung Institute Technology, from Gajah Mada University, from 10 November Technology Institute, and also from Universitas Diponegoro Semarang. Next. So originally we focus on the environmental compliance. So we have 2 different criteria. The first criteria is compliance criteria. The logic is simple. Do company comply to regulation? If they comply to regulation, they will award it with blue rating. If they don't comply, there is 2 possibilities. If they don't comply and there is no effort, or in Java is double, I don't know. There is no exactly same terminology in English for double. And they will get a rating black. But for the company that there is effort, but there is no, they cannot meet the standard, but they still have effort, they will get red rating. And for the green and gold, they must be past 100% compliance. So there is no major finding during the compliance audit. For green and gold criteria, we believe that a company who identify the environmental issue and develop mitigation program for tackle the environmental issue, and they commit resources, they have leadership and extra, will get better result than the other company that don't have a system. So we encourage implementation of environmental management system in our criteria. And when EMS already in place, they will collect data. And we believe that they observe the data and they see that there is something that inefficient. Company will not only harm because they use resources efficiently, because they use hazardous waste negligently, but it also will harm the community. So we encourage the company to do energy efficiency, emission reduction, biodiversity protection, also care of hazardous waste and solid waste. If they already good inside, we encourage company to share small amount of their resources to local people through community development program, or popularly we call corporate social responsibility. So this is the criteria, basic criteria of proper. How we next please. For compliant criteria, we already integrated more than 46 regulations into proper criteria for compliance. It's deal with the water pollution regulation, air pollution regulation, hazardous waste management regulation, environmental permit regulation, and special for mining activity, we have land degradation criteria for evaluation. Next, this is the result of proper. We already covered about last year. We audit 1,812 companies, and this year we have targeted 2,000 companies, but we cannot meet the target because the finance reason. We only will cover about 1,917 companies. Mostly it's oil pump company, 60%. Oil and gas exploration and production, and also distribution, it's about 10%. And also for textile, it's only 3% from the companies that involved in proper. Next, in terms of compliance, indicator of compliance, we can maintain the compliance. We can include the company, the compliance rate of company around 65 until 70%. So only around 30% company that involved in proper is not compliant. And how can we we can encourage better performance for company? This tabel so that we compare the performance of the same company in 2 years in row. So this year and last year and this year, we can compare whether the company increase, improve the performance. It's mean the rating is from the, let's say, from red to blue or something like that. So almost 50% of company from 635 improve their rating. Only 12% decrease their rating, and only 38% is the rating stable. There is no change. And we should use the same analysis for 2 years after that. It's only 25% that performance increase, and 65% stable. For note, 65% most company is in blue rating. So it's mean that most of company stay in position of compliance. And only 11% that the performance of the company is decreased. Next, and we also have mechanism for law enforcement. So we have regulation that said company that get black rating will be processed by environmental law mechanism. It means they can. This is the example from last year. We have 79 black company. 71 industry were imposed by government order. So they have to build this water treatment. They have to build temporary hazardous waste center, etc. So this is they have to build at certain time. If they fail to build to fulfill the requirement, and they will get more punishment. Only 4 companies that eligible for further investigation for court and justice system. Only one company have liability to pay the pollution, and 3 company close. It's self-closing, so there is no interference from the Ministry of Environment. Next. This is the criteria of beyond compliant. We have 9 criteria. Environmental management system, energy efficiency, until the community development. And we just adding new criteria, which is summary of environmental performance reports. If like company like Holcim, Chevron, and something like that, saying that this report is similar with the sustainability reporting. So if they do this, they can also easily convert to the sustainability reporting. Basically, it's like industrial matrix performance. So how much energy they use, how much raw material they use, how much water they use, how much pollution they discharge, how much emission they emit, and etc. So information in this report is condensed of the environmental performance. Next, how we evaluate the green and gold criteria. The foundation of the evaluation is compliance. So, like I said previously, company that already have 100% compliant will be considered as the candidate for green and gold. But they also have to fulfill the housekeeping. They have to prove housekeeping, good housekeeping practice, and also they have to show evidence that they already have achievement to reduce the pollution. And then we consider, we respect the system. So every program that will be evaluated by proper mechanism must be based on framework, plan, do, just, adjust, and check, or PGSC, or something like that. They can doing ISO 491 or ISO 91 or ISO 5000 for energy efficiency, but the framework is still the same. They have to have also commitment from leadership. They have resources. They have training the resources. They have a program, and the result must be measurable, must be reportable, and must be variable. If they show the result, the absolute result, and say the efficiency, they can save the energy 100,000 megawatt, they have to make a benchmarking, so they can see the position of the company, whether they're doing better in this company than the same company, or they doing not good. For example, for mining industry, the evaluation of green and gold is based on the mining industry. Never compare with the textile, never compare with the chemical, and etc. So the best of this group will be candidate of gold, and the gold award rating will be given for company that show the best in this group and they have consistency. It's mean that in 3 years in row they have green or gold rating. So consistency is the main difference between green and the gold companies. Next, this is the beyond compliant performance from 311 industries that we consider as the candidate for green and gold. We are confident about the implementation of environmental management system because they generally show that the performance is better, and we also see the emergency of awareness in implementing community development program. Before maybe 3 or 4 years before this before the community development program, mostly charity program. There is no social issue that will be answered by the company. But with the proper program, we try to make contribution of the company meaningful, not only for charity, but also for empowerment. And every CEO that we invite for presentation in green and gold, they can say fluently about social mapping, they can say about the local group discussion to get the input from local people and etc. And from this chart, we also see that biodiversity protection still need hard working to make a better performance. Next. This is the numbers from last year. 1,812 is company that involved, and this is the money 1.8 trillion from community development that dispersed by the community by the companies. This is the number of CO2 reduction from the company. This the 2009 ton BOD is pollution reduction, and this is the number of meter cubic water that consumed by the companies, and this is resources that involved in the proper process. We have 572 official who involved in the investigation audit or proper audit. Next, this is also the hazardous waste quantity that can be managed by the proper process. Next, and as I say, this is the contribution of the company that involved in proper. The number is increased. This is 1.9 trillion last year. And we also have seen last year, we also consider the labor issue into community development. We have criteria like this, the existence of trade union, collective labor agreement, dispute resolution, etc. in the green and gold criteria. Next, this is our website. Since March 2011, it has been accessed by 180 people, and this is the IP address. It's come from 40 countries. All information, criteria, mechanism, and even the information when company submit the document, when company get the draft of a performance card, it's available in this website. Even the rating of every company also available in this website. Next. Thank you for opportunity.